Hi, welcome to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. In today's video, I just want to take a moment to share my makeup basket with you for the month of December. I was just going to do it for 1 week, but in all reality, we're off work for the next couple of weeks, and I probably will not wear that much makeup, so I may just keep it for the entire month, but I will let you know. This is going to be short and sweet because, as many of you know, I am sick. I am still sick, and I don't want to be coughing all through the video, so we're just going to make it short and sweet so I can get off my feet and get in bed. So let's go ahead and get started. I did not, let me tell you the backdrop. I was laying in bed on Sunday, and I was watching YouTube, and I was watching people playing their makeup. I was watching one channel, and she was doing her makeup, and it was probably about 9:30, and I was like, I am sick of these same Shop My Stash items that I've had for almost 2 months. So I jumped out of bed and I grabbed my little beauty tray and I went and just went ahead and pulled some items that I wanted to use. So this video will not be the process of how I normally do my Shop My Stash and taking you through all the drawers and everything. I've already pulled the items. I just wanted to share those items with you real quickly so I can try to create some looks. I do have a couple of looks in mind that I want to do, so hopefully I can manage to get those filmed for you. But without further ado, also I have been taking care of my baby. He went to have his teeth cleaned and they ended up pulling the rest of his teeth except for 2 canines. Originally, about 5 years ago, he had his teeth cleaned and the doctor pulled maybe 10 to 15 teeth. And I was like, my God, you know, how many teeth does he have left? And so I looked online and they said dogs have about 40 teeth or so. So, Lucky is a Cocker Spaniel, and you know, they have the long droopy ears, and Cocker Spaniels and dogs in general that have long ears are prone to ear infections. So the vet told me he has great ears, but he did not inherit good teeth. And so when I took him for his teeth cleaning, because his breath was just atrocious, so I took him to have his teeth cleaned again. And when they pulled his teeth the first time, he said that he would be surprised if Lucky was not back before the end of the year to get more teeth pulled. But he lasted like 5 years. And so when I took him this time, the lady called me and said that they were going to have to pull his teeth. And I was so upset, you guys. She said that some of his teeth were just being held in place by tartar. And once they cleaned that out, his teeth would just pop out. And some of them were rotten, and you know, he just had bad teeth. So she was like, it's not your fault. He just genetically did not inherit good teeth. So I've been nursing him and he's doing just fine. You know, I was brokenhearted and all sad, but he's doing just fine. We've just had to make some accommodations with his food, but he's fine. So I was a little upset about that, but seeing that he's doing okay, I feel better about the situation. So now let's go ahead and look at my makeup tray and I'll show you what I pulled. Okay, so right here I did pull my Beauty Bakery powder. This is just for my face, not my under eyes, but this is in the shade Almond. Highlighter, I have my Becca highlighter, and this is in the shade Chocolate Geode. I have to be really careful, you guys, because I broke yet another powder. This is what Chocolate Geode looks like. And I did get a highlighter. This is by Catrice. This is a really pretty highlighter. This is in the shade Beyond Golden Glow. It's really pretty, and I pulled that highlighter as well. And over here, I have my MAC bronzer in the shade, what is this? Richer Golden. And this is what Richer Golden looks like. Here I have my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is in 3 Dark. And I'm using this underneath the eyes. And I also pull my Fenty Beauty powder. And this is in the shade Honey. Pull this for underneath my eyes. For my pores, I do have the Beauty Blender, the Leveler. It's the Pore Minimizer Primer. This is by e.l.f. And this is just a lip gloss. I really like it though. For my concealer, I do have the Born This Way concealer. It's the multi-use sculpting concealer. And this concealer is in the shade Chestnut. And because this is kind of really skin tone like, or just a tad lighter, I went ahead and pulled my, oh, no, not yet. This one. I went ahead and pulled my Hourglass concealer. And this is in the shade Maple. I pulled this concealer to go along with the Too Faced concealer, because the Hourglass concealer is, you know, too light. And so when I pair these two together, they go really well. For my makeup, no makeup look, I went ahead and pulled my concealer by Laura Mercier. It's the Flawless Fusion Concealer. And this is in the shade N, what is it, N9? Yes. So I have this concealer also. For my foundations, I pulled this Juvia's Place I Am Magic. This is their Natural Radiance foundation. And I have the shade Burkina. I wore this yesterday. Oh, you guys, I really like this foundation. I remember when I first got it, I was so blown away by it. And I was so glad I pulled it. And it is just, oh, I just love it. I also pulled my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This has broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. It's a CC cream. I think I said concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Foundation. And I have this shade Deep 540N. Yeah, so this is a CC cream, and I really enjoyed that. And I also pulled my Too Faced Perfect Peach Foundation. It says it is a Comfort Matte Foundation, and I haven't worn this in so long. It's in the shade Chai. I haven't used this in a long time, and this is actually the foundation that I have on my face today. I went ahead and pulled my NYX The Marshmallow Primer. This is a smoothing primer. Haven't worn this in a while, and I said I wanted to get back to this. And I do have my lip tinted, and this is just a corrector, or I use it as a corrector. Oh, and it's in the shade Rise. I pulled my e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. Not a favorite, but I do want to go ahead and use it up. It says it's an Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And I don't know if it says the shade on here or not. I don't think so. I'll figure it out. Well, I don't know. It's probably a black brown or something along those lines. I don't know what shade it is, because like I don't really plan on doing any editing. This is my NYX Glitter Glue. I have the One Size Secure the Blue, Secure the Blur. This is a primer. I wanted to go ahead and try to use this up. And here's an eye primer by Colored Rain. It's a paint base, eyeshadow base, and it is in the shade Wheat. I think that's all on this side. Yeah, I think that's all on this side. We'll scooch over here. And I pulled out my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist for face spray. I also have the Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm using that today as well. I have my Fenty Beauty, and this is a soft matte primer. I also pulled out my Huda Beauty. This is their water jelly primer. I wanted to use this. I have my blush by Black Radiance, and this is in the shade Brick House, 8315, Brick House. And for another bronzer, I pulled this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, and this is in the shade Mahogany. This is in the shade Mahogany. Very pretty. Okay, I've also taken out my LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Face Mist. I'm using my Colored Rain times Power. This is a blush and also a highlighter. I thought this would go good this time of year, be really pretty. And I have 3 palettes, 2 that are new to me and 1 that I just did not use last year, so I wanted to use it this year. Here's one of my eyeshadow palettes. This is by MAC. They had these, I think, for 50% off or close to 50% off at Ulta. So I picked this one up. It's called Connect in Color, and I really like it. So let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Nice cool tone looking palette. I've used it one time and I really liked the formula, and I liked the look that I received using this palette, so I wanted to pull it again. Planning on doing a look with this. Also this one, I have not used this one yet. This is called, oh, well, it says the same thing, so that must not be the name. This one, is this called Future Flame? And this must be called, what does that say? Embedded in Burgundy? Okay. So I'm going to show you what Future Flame looks like. I feel like these are perfect everyday palettes. This is what Future Flame looks like. Very pretty. So I can't wait to try this one. Like I said, this looks like a perfect everyday palette, a palette that I can use for work. And my last palette that I have, and that I actually have on my eyes, I've worn this yesterday and today, is the BH Cosmetics, the Naughty palette. This came out a few years ago. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. This is the Naughty palette. I love using this palette, and I'm glad I pulled it for hopefully the rest of this month so I can use it a little bit more. And I think, you guys, this is it. I do have a couple of items in my makeup bag. My mascara, my Monsieur Big mascara by Lancôme. I have also my eyeliner by Essence. I have my black one and my brown one. And I do have another brow pencil. Who is it by? Is it by Benefit? You know the one I said it looks like a rocket ship. One sec. Oh, it's called the Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil, so I don't have to go get it. So again, these are the items that I will be using. I didn't over pull. Like I said, I just pulled a couple of things to use for the remaining 2 weeks of this month. So yeah, I hope to be able to to bring you some looks. So this is it. Thank you guys so much for looking at my little makeup tray. So you guys, thank you so much for looking at my little makeup tray. Very happy with it this month. Like I said, I hope to be able to do some looks. I hope I can get myself together. I don't know. A friend of mine has the same thing, and she did go to the doctor, and they said this will be lasting maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm on week 2, but I don't know. I used my inhaler right before I started recording, so you know that made my breathing not so labored. So hopefully, you know, I get the feeling better sooner than later. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. So sorry I haven't been on pumping out videos, but I'm sure you understand. And until the next time, you guys take care. If you enjoyed this little impromptu video, please consider subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring the notification bell, especially now, because you don't want to miss a video. I don't have a schedule, so I'll just be popping in. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.